Hello guys, today's video I'm going to do a review and introduction about my new machine right here. This is the Super XX body damper system. Okay, the reason I'm doing this video because Super XX or either Super X, they have a not standard dimension on the chassis. Most people have the problem to mount the body damper system on Super XX or Super X. Both chassis is almost same thing, but the only difference is just like the XX has a newer generation. Basically, you're gonna have three major problem or issues when you try to build a Super XX or Super X body damper system car. And the first problem you're gonna have it is the front bumper reinforcement. Okay, the second it is the body damper system, okay, because the dimensions kind of weird, it's not same as the standard chassis, okay. And the third you're gonna have a little bit problem, it is the back, okay. So this is all the three issue and or either problem we have when we build a Super XX or Super X chassis. So today I'm gonna do a little bit review and introduction, like how I solve the problem, okay, on the Super XX chassis. And of course later on I'm gonna do another video detail how step by step to making of those the basic foundation, including body damper system and the front pieces, like the detail step by step how to reinforce the front. And for the back is most easiest part, of course I can do that as well. So but today just gonna do a quick review, okay. So first thing, let's take a look at the body damper system first. So remember the regular body damper system such as VS, Super 2, even MA or either FM, AR, those body damper system, they have a same dimension. I mean, it's not really exactly same, it's just close, okay. At least they, when you cutting the popsicle using that as a body damper system arm, okay. So you gonna, the dimension most people they use is follow this right here, okay. This is the white, and the length is really depends what type of chassis you are using. So as you can see, all the body damper system, whatever you have on the MA or either MS or VS, Super 2 AR or FM, they're based on the dimension which is, I'm telling you, which is based on this two hole right here, okay. So it's gonna be like this. So let me put on it. So it's gonna be like this, okay. For the arm, basically depends the chassis and what you want to put, position the damper. So so they have a basic like dimension, okay. But on the Super XX or Super X chassis, because the chassis has a revolutionary design than the standard chassis, okay. Because standard chassis, remember, like Super 2 AR or either VS on the FM, the propeller shaft, the transmission part, it's all focused on this side of the chassis, and including all the gear right here and the gear right here. Basically, there's nothing on this side, okay. But on the Super XX, you're gonna have a very special design, because on the Super XX, the power gear is gonna be on this side, and the transmission, propeller shaft, the crown gear is gonna be on the other side. So basically, I pretty like this type of design, because this type of design have two pretty good advance. First thing, they make the transmission more smooth, and especially everything's going to like different side, and it's giving a very good like load share, okay. So basically it's not like everything focus one side and one side take all the load. So basically it's shared load on the left and right. And the second thing, it is because that designs make a chassis a little bit wider. So in this case, this car Super XX chassis has more stable on the corner, more fast on the takeoff, because the chassis getting wider. Of course, the takeoff speed is gonna increase, and for the corner, it is more stable. And I'm pretty sure this chassis proved the most stable car in all type of chassis. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and put this thing back. let's continue move to the body damper system first. So on the body damper system, okay, and on this chassis, it's kind of, again, it's kind of weird dimension. So compared with regular standard one, it's gonna be a little bit wider. Okay, so as you can see, let me put a side by side. You can see a little bit different. Okay, so basically it is about like this much piece, like wider, and the same at this side. Okay, so you can see this thing can insert to it, so which means this is just like a one, like I would say one shape, like larger. Okay, so in this case, the standard, the mounting point on the standard plate would not fit to this body damper system, so you have to do some modification. So first modification you have to do with is on the back. Okay, so on the back you have to drill another hole. Okay, so basically another 2 mounting point. Okay, okay, here's my back. Okay, as you can see, normally we only have 1 hole right here, okay, and 1 hole right here. So I make another hole right here and on both ends right here, so you can see double hole. Okay, and so here's the original piece. Okay, so you're gonna see the difference. Okay, so technically you're gonna see this side usually normally original there's no any hole on right here. So what I do it is you have to make another hole which will have to lines up with this point right here. So let me give a better angle. Okay, so you see this little piece right here, the little big hole right here. So you have to lines up right here, so the hole have to be right here. Okay, so this is your side, make sure it's not on this line, it's right here. Okay, so it's make this thing it is level. Okay, so the hole have to be here. Same thing on this side, so you have to make a hole right here. Okay, so in this case this line gonna be lines up right here. Okay, so let you take a look again at the detail right here. So this edge right here is lines up with the new the mounting point I made right here. Okay, so it is level. Okay, same thing as right here on this end, have to level. Okay, so this is actually just like move a little bit, so we're just gonna make another hole a little bit move to the other side right here. Okay, same thing right here. Okay, so after you finish that, on the whatever you're gonna use on the back, you have to do the same thing. So the regular one, the hole is right here. Okay, so this is another one. Okay, this is the original hole. Okay, so I make another hole just right next to the original hole, which is right here. This is the extra one I make. So in this case, it can lines up like this. So we will notice all the mounting point, the new one or the original one, they lines up. Okay, so moving to the next, what I do it is, of course you need a screw to mount to the new hole, and of course you need some, it don't really, this part don't really have follow me, but everybody have a different type. It really depends how you're gonna mount the top of the roller stay on the back of the chassis. So it really depends on your personal design. So this part don't really have to follow me, and we're gonna take a look at it here, and this is usually what I do. Okay, maybe it looks like this. Okay, So this is the modification you have to do, because without that modification, it's gonna be the problem, it is not this side. Okay, the problem is gonna be this side right here. If you don't do a little bit like extend to both ends, the problem it is this part is gonna be hitting the gear cap right here. Okay, so in order to bypass that, you have to both ends you have to extend a little bit outside. So after that, you can see it is about right there. You can do the, you know, bypass all the wheel and the gear cap. Okay, so it's like this. So for the carbon fiber pieces on the body damper system, basically the same thing. You're not gonna do any modification on the popsicle, just standard cutting like this. I'm pretty sure people follow my YouTube channel, they know how to cut this one. Okay, just using some cutter to trim off one end off. It's gonna be come out like this. Okay, so the problem it is the dimension right here. So the dimension right here, you I recommend using the 2015 the rear plate, which is this one, the item number 95089. Okay, because the reason why this one right here already have let me open this package and then you can see the detail. By the way, I like to using my preferred is using the rear part, the rear plate to do the body damper system, the support on the middle. Because why? Because all the rear plate, they already have two little hole already made on the original pieces. Those easily can be attached to the popsicle, which is they always have like this. See that? Now two hole, it is match each other perfectly. It's like designed for it. See that? So in this case, you only have to cut this off, and cut this side off, and this side. You're gonna have the middle part. It is, you know, shaped like this. Of course, this one I trim off a little bit right here because, you know, this one got a very weird, scary like shape right here that I don't really like it. So that's why I trim off. But it's okay. It's the same piece. Okay. So the modification you're gonna do is the same as the one I'm telling you on the back. So you're gonna do another two-hole extension, which is about right here. So let me flip over, you can see more detail. So right here, and right here, and right here. Okay. So you can using this piece as your, you know, chasing whatever. See, just make sure that's two screw right here. It is lines up. See that? And make sure it is this side have to lines up. So everything gonna be matched. Okay. So after that, it's come out like some shape like this. So you can easily to mount this piece right here. Okay. So this is how you do it. And of course, you have to keep a little more when you cut off. So this is the body damper system. The damper gonna go because you're gonna because the spatial dimension on the XX, there's no way you can mount the damper like direct to outside. You have to mount like this, the way I have. Okay, it's like a MA damper system. Okay, this part I'm gonna explain a little bit later when I make another video about detail how to make this little damper system right here. Okay, moving to the next, and when you finish this, and it's really up to you if you want to make a support on the back. So by the support on the back, again, the regular hole on the popsicle is not gonna fit. So also you're gonna make another two hole. I mean the mounting point, which is right here and right here. Okay, so you also can using this one as a sample to chasing the you know, the dimension, which is right here. See that? Okay, so this one is a little bit over, so just make sure take your time. Okay, next, if you want to make those hole, you better get a hand drill, using your hand drill to pierce the carbon fiber. Remember, make sure you're using hand drill, because I'm really prefer to using hand drill, because you can control your hand when you drill it. If you're using a machine, sometimes it's too fast. If you make it wrong, then it's wrong. With using hand drill, if you feel wrong, you can stop. Okay, you also can fix it right away. Okay, so anyway, so this is the body damper system. The first problem we have solved. Okay, the second problem I'm gonna talk about it is the back. The back actually, Super XX or either Super X chassis, they have really fragile back. So I'm recommend you to using some type of like the let me give you a sample. Okay, I'm highly recommend using this one right here, the item number 15412, the carbon fiber reinforced rear double roller stay 3 attachment point. So this is the thing. Okay, so basically what I do, it is let me give you a detailed looking. Let me just remove that back real fast. So first thing, it is the top right here. The top right there, it is the item E4, which is located right here. E4, okay, come with this package. So this E4 actually is a little bit of small cap like this. Okay, so it can perfectly to attach to the top of the mounting point right here to make it a bit stronger. Okay, so this is the first thing. And the second thing, it is this piece right here. Okay, so this piece is gonna be attached to the bottom. Okay, let me open it and show the detail. Okay, here's what I do. This is the pieces. Okay, so as you can see, what I do, it is I'm cutting this piece off, this right here and this right here, so it makes like look like this. Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit like a lightweight, like a supporting for the back, because without that, if you direct mount this piece right here, it's gonna be too fragile. So it's best recommend is an easy and a cheap way using this one right here. So this is modified from this piece right here. So you're just using here, and right now you got a lot of support on the back right here. So then you attach the rest of the carbon fiber or either FRP if you want to use to it. Okay, so it's make the back really strong, because what happen eventually, it is if you don't have that sitting over there, if you get a really really like a big hit, I'm pretty sure the back is broken, especially this piece right here. You better be having more support, otherwise broken right away. Okay, so with this type of sitting right here, eventually it's gonna be giving you a very secure and strong sitting right here, so you can feel it's really hard to bend it, so which means it's really strong. Okay, so next, using a longer screw, so you can put a 2 lock nut on the top of that. Make sure put the 2 lock nut, because the reason why, if you don't put a lock nut, this thing, the screw, maybe when you turn on your car, the vibration is gonna be that it's getting loose later on. So you better use a lock nut to secure the whole, the mounting point in the system. Okay, so it makes it a bit stronger. So this is second issue we have, what we got solved. Okay, moving to the next, is the most hardest part, which is the front, because the Super X or Super XX, they have really a weird front. Okay, so it looks like this is Super X, not Super X, but this is Super XX. Okay, so anyway, they have unique same the front. So basically, they're not like a VS. Okay, basically they're like I would say 70% same like a shape as VS, but it's more wider. So the only way you can make the front like same as the VS, like the setup like this. I already did a VS, like a basic foundation setup like this on my YouTube channel. You can go ahead and look at it to get some idea. Okay, so what I'm doing on this one right here, it is basically, let me open it and show you the detail what I do. Okay, okay, so as you can see, first thing, I remove the front a little bit up to right here. Okay, so this is what I remove. Let me using a marker to mark it, you can see, and I remove all the way right here. Okay, so all this front gonna be removed, so it's gonna be come out like this. Okay, so I put the two small pieces popsicle play like this one right here, cut the small pieces, attach anything can be fit right here like this. So cut two small pieces. Okay, and the most major setting, it is not the popsicle, it is the underplay. Okay, because underplay, I'm pretty sure whatever using like this type, nothing gonna fit right here. Okay, see, there's nothing gonna fit right here. Even you turn around, it's not really gonna fit right here. Okay, see that? So you probably can find this one fit, but it's you're not gonna using this one. Okay, because the dimension, it is like, because the dimension. Okay, it's not about it fits, then you can put over there, but you have to make sure the dimension, it is gonna be fit to your car. So I give up on those pieces. I'm using these little pieces right here. Let me give you a better angle so you can see how I do the setting on this one. Let me fully disassembly my front pieces so you can see. Okay, so this is the pieces I'm using. Okay, so most people already know where this piece come from. It's come from right here, the same pieces like 2015. Okay, so basically I cut these edges off right here. Don't worry about these two little holes. This is my other design, so don't worry about it. So you're only gonna using the little hole right here, this one and this one. Okay, so you're gonna using this one right here and to mount right here, the bottom of that. See that? Okay, so this is gonna be your another pieces for the attachment. So after that, you're gonna put right here. So remember, if you try to put your roller, there's no way you can put roller right here. You have to put on the another hole on the front. Okay, then you will notice that you don't have bumper on the front. So what are you gonna do with the bumper? So I'm using this piece right here. This is come from here. Okay, I'm like I'm trying to I trim off the extra part right here, so like it makes like a looks like this type of shape, like 2014 shape, like this. See that? Okay, because this one got a two special hole mounting point right here, so I can easily to attach this piece like this, and the on the top I gonna using a, this is my angle plate, which is like this. The angle plate, I can do another video for the angle plate, how I make this angle plate right here. So like this. Okay, so next thing, using a screw to put like this, and another screw right here. Okay, so this is the angle plate attached to right here, and this is the rollers plate right here. Okay, so it's gonna be looks like this. In the next, using the lock nut to lock the whole system onto the plate. Then right now you got the reinforced bumper and the front, the little bit underguard bumper right here. So the system looks like this. Okay, so this is how I do it. Okay, so it looks like this. So next, what I do, it is gonna put all this back. So this piece right here, I put another 2 small popsicle pieces like this one right here, okay? Because I wanna this little pieces on the bottom for 2 reasons. First reason, it is giving more support, and second reason, it is I want my front bumper a little bit lower, because again the XX, the bumper on the top is on the bumper on the front, it's really high, so it's really hard to set up a brake like this one right here. So you want to lower. Also, this also gonna help to lower the car central gravity a little bit, so it's better to do like that. So in this case, you got a maximum support on the all the mounting point, and plus you got a lower central gravity. Okay, so this is what I do. So next, just put this piece back like this. Okay. Okay, so this is the system looks like. Okay, so you'll notice it's really strong. Okay, and the front, it is actually it's pretty low. I mean low enough to like this. See that? Okay. And moving to the next, we just put the body damper system back to the system. Okay, so the car looks like this. Okay, so this is all the 3 major problems we have when we build a Super XX chassis, or either on Super X as well. Okay, so thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Later on I'm gonna do a detailed video how to modify all this. Today just a little bit review or introduction, okay, because this is just my prototype. Before I make a tutorial, I have to make a prototype, make sure I have all the step remembering my brain. So for later on, I'll make a video, so I have, you know, the step by step. I mean instead of like I'm same time figure out how to do it. And this way, probably a little bit easier for me to make a video on in the future to teach you how to do the modification on every basic model car. Okay.